In the 2024 apocalypse-themed thriller, a girl notices unusually frequent lightning during a video chat with her boyfriend, but the signal cuts out abruptly. While out at sea, she alerts her family. Her father, hearing noise, spots a large group of whales heading toward land. She suggests a storm is causing disruption in the whales' magnetic field. They are unaware their compass is spinning wildly. Suddenly, a whale crashes into the boat, damaging the engine. Isolated by the lost signal, they find themselves on a common shipping route. Radar shows an approaching object, and soon a fiery rock falls into the sea. Before they can react, a larger, faster meteor crashes nearby, leaving Legay puzzled. They scramble to steer the boat away, but the engine refuses to start. As time slips by, a massive meteor hurtles towards them, grazing the yacht. They rush indoors for cover as more meteors rain down, churning the sea into chaos. With no options, they don life jackets, accepting their helplessness amid the turmoil. 2 days later, the sea calms, revealing a puzzling sight. Vast, dry seabeds stretch before them, stripped of water. Fish on deck confirm they're not hallucinating. Despair deepens as food and water reserves dwindle alarmingly. A bright idea sparks in Aji's mind, sending balloons skyward as a distress signal. Legay tries the radio for help, and unexpectedly, they receive a reply. The calamity, they learn, is due to a magnetic field reversal. Away, an ocean explorer, was deep-sea diving when chaos erupted. Assurances come that some communication lines persist, prompting a glimmer of hope. Armed with this new information, they face an uncertain path, driven by a blend of fear and determination amidst a transformed world. In just a week, Earth might experience another magnetic field reversal, causing seawater to flood back, posing danger. Advised to head for higher ground, those on the low seabed have nowhere to hide. They hastily ask if they can seek refuge with Away, who hesitates at first. Understanding his concern, Anna assures him, as a doctor, she can handle emergencies without burdening him. After considering, Away finally shares his location, 230 kilometers away, taking 5 days to reach on foot. With time running out, they begin to pack. Just as they're about to leave, Lega notices a man dragging himself in the distance. Worried about the stranger's condition, Legay approaches with a water bottle, introducing himself cheerfully. The man cautiously accepts the water, but unexpectedly attacks Legay with a concealed long knife, killing him instantly. The man shows no intention of sparing Anna, leaving her in immediate danger as the situation turns dire. Anna narrowly escaped a man wielding a knife. The bullet he'd fired only grazed her shoulder. She dashed into her house, securely locked the door, and instructed the kids to hide in a closet with a flare gun, advising them to use it if necessary. Anna hid in the bathroom, armed, while the man broke in, searching. She kept silent, hidden. But when he discovered the empty bathroom, she had already fled through a hole. Concealed outside, a wild dog's bark alerted the man to her presence, prompting him to kill the creature in anger. Anna stealthily returned to the yacht, aiming to rescue the children and gather supplies. As she attempted to leave with them, the man appeared, striking her and choking her. The dire situation left Anna struggling as she fought back in desperation against his attack, hoping to save herself and the children from the perilous encounter. Tensions escalated, and her determination to survive intensified in this dangerous game of survival against a relentless adversary. The situation spiraled when Casey couldn't resist revealing herself, aiming her gun at a man but finding me there. A moment later, a flare blasted the man back, lighting up the room, prompting Anna to grab supplies and flee. The yacht exploded shortly after. AJ sorrowfully blamed himself for causing the attack on Anna, yet consoled his son, realizing their long journey was just beginning. Unaware, the man survived the explosion. Pressed for time, the group pushed ahead until reaching a plane wreckage and planned to rest there. At night, Casey rose quietly, unaware of a figure creeping up behind her. As danger loomed, Anna emerged, swiftly stabbing the assailant, only stopping when her daughter calmed her down with a hug. Anna had secretly noticed a figure through her telescope, but kept silent to avoid alarming the children. She had managed to avenge her greatest foe, and now focused on safely guiding the children to their destination. However, before they could depart, they discovered an unsettling scene. The man's corpse had been grotesquely altered overnight, suggesting something more sinister than capture lurked nearby. This urgency prompted Anna to immediately set off with the children. Yet, under the relentless sun, they quickly depleted their last bottle of water. Aji, driven by unbearable thirst, was stopped from drinking from a puddle by Anna and the others, knowing it was polluted. Recognizing the dire situation, Anna took a brief walk and spotted scattered seat parts. They quickly assembled a makeshift shelter to shield themselves from the blazing sun, persevering until nightfall. Suddenly, Anna heard strange noises and, upon investigating, identified a real threat. Panicked, she rushed back to awaken the others, leading them in a desperate escape. Faced with a relentless threat, Anna and her group were cornered on an open ground. Desperately, they sought refuge in a distant cargo, but the fearful workers took no mercy, leaving them stranded. The danger soon revealed itself. A swarm of crab-like creatures. Despite Anna being bitten, they managed to find temporary refuge in a container as gunfire erupted. When ammo ran out, the creatures overcame the workers but inadvertently allowed Anna's group a brief escape. Amidst the chaos, Anna quickly tended to her wound and scavenged the workers' supplies. Discovering a transceiver, she reached out to Wei, who revealed these organisms dwelled in ocean cliffs and were drawn by hunger. The group barely caught a breath of relief before Wei delivered shocking news, heightening their concerns. With each step, the stakes grew perilous, demanding not only survival but resilience in the face of relentless adversity. As new and harrowing challenges awaited their fragile alliance in a world turned upside down by unleashed creatures. The tide took them by surprise, forcing a hasty retreat. During the chaos, Anna lost the map crucial for navigation. Though close to Aoi, their direction was unclear until Aoi fired a flare to guide them. They spotted the deep-sea detector but had to cross a crab-infested rock wall. They moved silently, but as they almost made it through, the wall shook. Falling rubble trapped Anna. Hearing crabs approaching, Casey pulled her brother away to find help, discovering Aoi badly hurt and unable to assist. Undeterred, Casey rushed back, finding Anna in a dire battle with crabs, her ammo running low. Just as defeat seemed certain, Casey yanked her mother free, narrowly escaping the threat. Yet, the crab's vigilance lingered. Ajay quickly pulled out his gun for cover in the chaos where a few people were advancing towards the unconscious Agu. The very next second, they found themselves surrounded by the crabs chasing them. They had no choice but to quickly dive into the probe to block the wall, but the probe wouldn't last much longer this way. Just then, they saw an even more terrifying shadow, as the vanished seawater unexpectedly rushed back. Anna hurriedly instructed the children to return to their seats and fasten their seatbelts. In the next second, a 100-meter giant wave swept through, leaving them helpless to do nothing but curse silently in their hearts. After an unknown amount of time, they finally awakened. Fortunately, the probe withstood that immense pressure. However, instead of being excited, Anna quickly checked the exterior view anxiously, because if they were still underwater, they would be trapped to death. Fortunately, this time they were finally swept back to land. Yet, looking at the devastated city before them, Anna realized they would have to face something even more horrifying than disasters: humanoids.